there's not much for me to like have a dedication to do, but like it's generally just I have fun. Do you know what I mean? Playing with other characters like Dan, and even if Dan Soul is not that good, I just like I don't know. I like losing and I like winning, and I just like having fun with them. So it's basically just that, to be honest.
Okay, that's a very interesting one. I mean, are you going to be using Dan today for a little bit, or
no? I'm going to use Guile. I'm going to use Guile today.
Yes, that's what we wanted to hear.
Me and Jimmy go back for a long time, and he's never actually beaten me in a set before.
Wait,
like,
whoa!
Not discrediting him. He's beat me in 1 or 2 rank matches.
Wait.
He's a very technical player, but like it could be his day today.
Wait.
So, like,
I'm about to pull up the stats here. Are you telling me since 2016, February 16th, I remember the first day this game came out. Are you telling me MDZJimmy has not beaten the General Street Fighter 5?
Never beaten me in the set.
Now,
not a set, and only in a rank.
Listen, ISDD. Listen, I know you're a great guy, but I've got to tell you something. You ever heard of the saying? There's a first for everything.
I know it could be today. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of pressure on me. Like,
I don't know.
You just pull it out of the bag.
Listen, now here's the thing, right? Okay, I got to ask before we go straight into Jimmy, right? I got to ask the both of you, right? You two are notorious for having very obscure reversals. Your success rates, the pair of you, they're pretty high, and you guys are influential in your own right. And other people try to do flash kicks and DPs like the two of you. Can one of you? I'll go with Jimmy first. Can you tell me the gut feeling? Why does your DPs work over other people's? What's the mindset behind that?
I'm not sure. Am I really known for my DPs like that?
In some neck of the woods, yes.
Well, I mean, a gutsy DP is always interesting. I mean, it's always interesting for my audience, right? So when I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm always trying to figure out ways to make them excited.
Okay.
So landing like this really this random DP, let's say, is interesting for them, obviously. So I'll try to find these moments. I even developed some interesting option selects where it looks like it was random, but in reality there was actually an option select behind it. So
okay.
This is something that I've put some effort into, especially for Twitch, because I know Twitch loves these mid-screen DPs that look random, and they sometimes are random. But at the same time, if you can turn a bad situation around with the DP, sometimes this can work, and you just gotta find the right spots. If you have a good read on your opponent, this is absolutely the way to go.
Okay, and then obviously ISDD, why sometimes your flash kick rate so high?
Well, with me, there's different sorts of flash kicks, because there's like I would have a flash kick or I would delay the flash kick if the opponent like delays the button quite a lot. But I react more on movement and how the character plays, because a lot of characters like to press a lot of buttons when they're close to you, so it gets kind of frustrating. They leave it open for you a lot, and they keep repeating it. So a lot of players go flowchart. It depends the player you play and who you're playing against to do flash kicks, because some people you won't, I'm coming from, but it's more about the movement on the player and the player in general.
Okay.
That makes any sense.
Look, I have to ask, because I've been a victim of both your DPs and your flash kicks, so I need to know. As another player to player, I need to know.
Yeah, I've learned a lot from like Street Fighter 4 when I was just doing a reversal. It was totally different there. But like from a reversal, I have so many options, from the delayed flash kick to the upside down kick if they delay the grab. So like it gives me more options from doing the opponent. And if they're going to do a shimmy, obviously I can just get them with a medium kick low. But all this stuff from Street Fighter 4, it's a lot more opened up in this game to give me more options. And I did have the option in the last version, but I don't know. It's just, you got to be careful how you use it, I'm coming from. But I wouldn't say like, if I'm hitting it on a rate, it's obviously I'm doing something, I'm coming from. It's more of the player movement. But you've got to resort not to do it, because you can obviously lose from it. If that makes any sense.
Live by the sword,
with
die by the
Jimmy
sword.
frustrates me. Jimmy frustrates me because he does it good as well, but he does it he does a normal one sometimes. They do it and it's like it's frustrating. But as he said about the option select, I can understand where he's coming from. Sometimes it's a risk, but it puts into a situation where I'm coming from, makes the opponent guess.
Yeah, look, I totally get that. Now I've got a specific question for Jimmy. This might be a little bit personal. If you don't want to answer it, that's completely fine. So this is basically a full-time thing for you, streaming, playing SF5, entertaining your viewers and your subscribers, right? when does MDZJimmy get time to practice Street Fighter 5 himself outside of streaming? Because as you know, this game is very taxing, trying to keep people entertained while being mentally focused, because there's so many different things to think about. But do you ever get time to practice this game outside of streaming, not being a parent for about 2 seconds, because I know you got a kid, hopefully he's doing well. But yeah, do you have any time to play this game just to yourself?
Well, no. The answer is really no. I don't play video games outside of my stream.
Damn.
Because I don't have the time to do that. So I'm basically just streaming on Twitch. That's basically where I learn everything, where I try to improve. But, well, it's not really the same thing as like a dedicated tournament player, let's say. I mean, I have an audience that I want to entertain, right? So finding the right balance between learning and like looking stuff up in training mode, which is also interesting to Twitch, but not, they want to see the matches, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, outside of Twitch, no, that's not possible. I edit for YouTube afterwards as well, so no time for video games outside of that. So yeah, everything that I do, you'll basically see it live on Twitch.
Damn, that's crazy. Look, I got respect to you, because I know, like, the opinion of MDZJimmy can get easily misunderstood. Is he good? Is he bad? Is he just, like, you know, clicking for views, the clickbait, and is like the surprise emoji or some weird thumbnail that you might do or whatever? I've been a victim of. Look, I've been a victim of one of Jimmy's thumbnails, but I still won that set. But
that's true. Yeah. I mean, that happens. You gotta play the algorithm. You gotta play the algorithm as a content creator if you wanna have the views. It's so dumb. I used to think it is dumb that we have to do that, but like just making a good video is not good enough. You have to have a great title and you have to have a great thumbnail, even if it's a little bit clickbaity, it'll actually get you well, it'll get you somewhere. So gotta do that.
No, listen, I respect it, and it's your full-time occupation right now, isn't it? So one more question I ask you before I hand it back over to Veggie before we let you guys play this set. Jimmy, I've always wanted to know as well, do you ever see yourself being a commentator for a fighting game, maybe a Street Fighter game in the future, or another fighting game, or do you just want to stick to content creation? Have you ever thought about that?
I'm thinking about it. I'm actually thinking about commentating some, well, upcoming CPT events when they arise. I'm going to be moving to a new apartment soon with my family, and I'm finally getting a better dedicated streaming room that is a little bit more isolated. My main issue is when I'm, let's say, US tournaments, CPT tournaments come up, I always want to comment them or co-stream them as well, and I could never do that because well, I have this limited time frame that I have to work with normally. But it's actually something I'm thinking about. I want to do this in the future. I will probably start by co-streaming some CPT events and get a little bit more comfortable with commentary, and then maybe at some point, jammers, maybe I'll get you as like the expert commentator next to me, and I'm like,
thank you,
the small fish that can
you got a bigger audience than me. No one knows who I am. Everyone knows who you are. No one knows me.
As a commentator, no, Jammers, as a commentator, I think you're well known.
Maybe, I don't know.
It is true. It is very true.
One thing that I do want to say before you head over to ISTD,
please.
I need to set the record straight with what Sean said earlier.
Here we go. Please, the floor is yours.
I have absolutely beaten Sean in many sets, including the last match that we played. He lost. He lost 2-0 in our last CPT.
Yeah,
match
in a 2-0, yeah, in a rank match, but not in an invited set. In a first to 5 or a first to 10, I've beaten you like over about 20 times, 5-0, 5-0. And there's hundreds of people. But Jimmy, I'm not discrediting because it's a new game and you're a technical player, so I don't want to say it now and jinx myself and actually lose. But I'm excited to have fun. I just want to say, because I've known you for a long time, Jimmy, I've got a lot of love for you, man. And you've always been a nice guy. You've always been a nice guy to me. We've always had our jokes back and forward with egg and cress and stuff. I do miss that, and I'm like really proud of you and how you are, and hope you and your family do well.
Love you too.
My man.
All right.
You know how in my chat, no, I have to say this.
Yeah, please.
In my chat, we're actually known as a couple. We're known as a married couple, and I've said at some point,
I wonder
maybe I can
why.
actually pull it off. maybe I can pull it off. That we have an official Twitch wedding at some point, something like that. I'm thinking about that. This has to be pulled off at some point.
Hey, listen, you say that weddings are being streamed live on Twitch. You think it's a joke thing? Hey, listen,
I know. So we can maybe pull it off.
Listen, make sure I get a front row seat, or I get to announce you as husband and husband, or whatever you want. Listen, I don't care. It's 2021. As long as I'm there in the front row seat, let us do it. Now, Veggie, have you got any questions for these two before I let them go off and go at each other's throats for these first 10?
Yeah, let's go, Jimmy. You know, after you received his book of buffs, I feel like you. I mean, you know he's good. I am not saying you don't think that, and I'm not really interested in hearing if you think he's good or not. I'm interested in hearing, is this what you wanted from Ryu? Do you feel like you're forced to changing your playstyle a bit because of the crouching medium confirmed, or did you, if you were to change Ryu, was there absolutely something completely different that you thought he would have to need to become like competitive? How do you feel about like how everyone is going on? Oh, Ryu is so sick, but it's kind of like. The new things are kind of different from the old Ryu. So I just wondering, like, how do you feel about it? Are you happy with these kinds of buffs, or would you actually want it to be a different direction?
It's a difficult question. I think, in general, I mean, I've been pretty vocal about it from the start. I'm not a big fan of having medium punch, for example, be +2 on block.
Oh.
I think it's too strong. Because I'm not a big fan of changes that make other normals obsolete. And I feel like his medium punch, for example, is so strong now, there's no reason to use crouching medium punch anymore.
Fair
in
point.
combination with the crouching medium kick buff. There are some changes about Ryu that I'm not happy with, not because they're weak. It's the opposite. They're really strong, but they're also kind of lazy, and they make the decision-making more boring. And I feel like partially this is what happened to Ryu, but also they made him interesting in other ways. So it's a mixed bag. At first I was actually very upset about the changes, even though he's so good now. But the more I play Ryu, the more I realize there's a lot of subtle nuances that were added in the last patch. And overall, I'm pretty happy about that.
Okay, those are very interesting, unexpected answers we got from the Ryu. The OG Ryu, I might as well call him the OG Ryu because he was the last one standing, and now he's at the forefront of the Ryu battalion, and much respected for that as well.
You know, Jammers?
You
know, MDZJimmy, he is not just a player. You know who he beat at EVO in Street Fighter 4?
Who?
He's beaten players like Itabashi Zangief. It's not like...
That clip's still up, isn't it? That video's still up, isn't it?
People just don't know because he's not that active in the tournament scene, but... This man has a record, and he's here to keep the record going.
And he has
this is interesting.
He has a bigger community than all of you guys in the chat combined. There's over 1,000 of you in here, so fix up and be a content creator like Jimmy. All right, gentlemen, that'll be it for the pre-match interview there. I'll be inviting you guys momentarily. Jimmy, your CFN had an underscore in it. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, and ISDD, are you on the 85 account? Imstilldadaddy 85?
Yeah, the 85 one.
All right, cool. I'm going to be inviting you from a very weird account. It's not going to be my PC account. And when you guys get in, basically pick your characters and have at it. Remember, today's a new day. Anything can happen. May the best man win. Gentlemen, mute your mics or leave the call. I'll invite you shortly, and we're going to have some fun. Thank you for your pre-match time. We're going to see you guys after the set. So let's see how this goes. There, hey, Veggie, I mean, I saw that chat popping. I know you guys saw me laugh and I couldn't contain it sometimes. What do you, Veggie, talk to me. What do you think?
Oh, this is what I wanted. I wanted these like friendly, but still like attacks on each other, but not in an unfriendly way. I'm really glad they're keeping it like civil, as we say, keeping it like cool, fun, playful. But this is what I wanted to see before the set, because you know that the after conversation after two players have said this and that about their like score system and how they've been doing against each other, one of them are going to find it quite awkward to be in kind of like the after chat, because you know when you put it out that you can do this and that, it becomes always a lot harder to deal with not doing it. So just a great intro. It's almost like an MMA fight card, just a bit more friendly maybe.
Listen,
getting us straight into it.
That's what they want. The energy levels are high, and I mean, like, hey, listen, again, sometimes you want both the players, even if we have to do it structured and get the interviews going, sometimes you want the players to get whatever it is off they want of the chest. Just let them get it out of there. You know?
I just love
put
that.
it out there.
You've never beat me to set,
you know
Jammers.
what? I love that. I absolutely love that. And all right, we've got these gentlemen in the chat, so hopefully I can just make sure. Right, these guys are good to go. So if they're in the stream chat, they can hit the ready button. They are here. It is set to 1st to 10. It looks like we are going to get Ryu versus Guile.
Yes,
so
that's what we want.
Where is it? No, still not letting me do it. Right, cool. Back that up there. All right. Yeah, these guys are good to go. If they're watching the stream, they can hit the ready button, but I don't know if they're still here. They're in there.
Sean, are you there?
They're literally in the lobby.
Sean, are you there? Jimmy, are you there?
Well, but guys, in the chat, let me know what you guys think of what the predicted scoreline will be. I'm pretty sure people can do predicted channel points. They can put the channel points up and predict those.
What do you think, though, Jammers?
Do you know, I want it to be like last week. I want it to be a very close set,
same,
like a 10-8, a 10-9. I don't know if there's going to be one-sided right off the bat, but we're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still the daddy, going up against MDZJimmy. Yeah, the General.
Original Ryu.
It's coming up. It's coming up. Too bad we're not the Street Fighter announcers. Maybe we could be the Street Fighter announcers in the next game.
Yes, we could. It would be very great. 2 Brits just announcing things would be super fun, I think. People would just like that.
I see 1.6k views in the chat. I want to make this thing go over to 2.5k. Let's get people in this chat. Let's get them watching.
This is legendary. Let's go.
This is what you people love right now. The hot topic is exhibitions, long ones at that, especially if there's a deep rivalry between the two players. They are here. The original Ryu got up against the General.
Yes. Let's go.
Here we go.
Bearded man against clean-shaven man.
Oh, dear.
Who do you got? I got the bearded man because I like beards.
Listen.
And you got the clean-shaven because you like clean shaves.
Is that you asking me or is that you telling me?
Telling you.
Okay, then.
I'm telling you, man. That's how it is. Let's go. All right, let's go. So have you seen this matchup go a lot, though, Jammers? Like Ryu Guile? Because
you know what? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think I've only seen this like 3 times because we don't see Guile anymore. We actually do not see Guile. Not as much in Europe anyway. We are region locked with how the game's being played, especially online. But I see a lot of Ryus everywhere. I don't see Guiles. But when Imstilldadaddy wants to bring out his Guile, he does show up. Let's see if he can keep up the momentum.
Yeah, he's definitely here to play when Guile is on the table. And he started with his classical, like, let's check if this guy is ready. And you often think that from Imstilldadaddy to start a set that he wants to win with a walk-forward shot, like he did earlier. So it's like almost like a check to see if this person is properly ready.
Interesting. They've gone with a very similar V-skill layout. V-skill 1 for both of them, V-trigger 2 for the pair of them as well. Obviously, good activation combo earlier from Imstilldadaddy, closing out that round with an overhead. Jimmy went for an activation combo that I don't necessarily agree with unless it's going to kill, but he went for it anyway. I think the Ryu players should be saving those Ishin conversions for big damage, unscaled, or if it's going to kill. So.
Unfortunate where Jimmy's just out of range to connect his counter jab, stand medium punch combo into crouch medium kick. It's like a thing you need to know as your main, but it happens to everyone. Like you're just out of range and you think you should and this will hit, but you can't always be right about it. But you know what I've seen already that I would like Jimmy to do?
Talk to me.
Yeah, because Imstilldadaddy has been doing forward fierce while Jimmy has been crouching, and you can definitely, if not crouch fierce with punish that, you can at least crouch medium kick that. Very
clean
certain.
jump,
So
and he's dead.
Yeah,
I think
that was
he's dead.
great.
Oh no, he isn't. All right, he didn't want to spend the bar. I think he miscalculated the damage, but he gets the Hadouken finish anyway. We're going to the final round in game 1. This is going to set the tone because none of them want to lose this game, just as they probably don't want to lose the very last game if it goes down to that as well. Nice buffer. And as we saw at the end of the round, he knew that Imstilldadaddy wanted to activate with V-trigger, so he just backdashed. And that sweep whipped, and he just took the round completely clean. Great knowledge, great awareness of the opponent and the character. So really strong stuff from the beginning. Yeah, I guess the Kanei confirmed with the Sobat kick, and he's going to go for a Tatsu for Oki. And there it is. He was talking about delaying the flash kick.
Yes!
He done
that
it.
was the delay. Yes, that was the delay!
He was talking about delaying flash kicks, people. That's exactly what he did.
Turns it around. Very nice how he's like parries and just fireball immediately. But a bit unfortunate getting cornered himself. Gets out from it.
No, also correct flash kick there.
So close. I think any good hit from Jimmy can take it. One more.
Oh, and he woke up with upside down kick. We saw it in the clip earlier when we had it in the chat against Bodchad, and he woke up with upside down kick here. Oh, man.
It's so good because he did the delay flash kick earlier, and now if he did delay back throw, whatever, and he did the wake up forward heavy kick, I mean, it's a high risk, high reward, but the situation, you're low, he had already done the flash kick. It's not, it's high risk, high reward, but it's not something you could just say bad.
That was game one. That was game one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And there is potentially another 18 games to go. This is brilliant. He done a delayed flash kick, then he did upside down kick. Oh my god. He wants to beat Jimmy's head right off the bat.
And it's that was a beautiful forward fierce. Putting some delays.
Right, just going back to the neutral here as well. So far, these guys have actually handled each other's fireball game pretty well. I think there's been a little bit of hiccups on Jimmy's end, but people misunderstand. Imstilldadaddy has a pretty decent fireball game with Guile.
Oh yeah. If there's a fireball Guile and a buttons Guile, I'd say Imstilldadaddy has one of the best fireball Guiles. Like his usage of fireballs are extremely strong. Nice anti-air. Again, always ready.
So here's the thing. I've noticed that ISDD, like even if you haven't watched him play recently, he's actually been jumping a fair bit with Guile. You can't do that against Ryu and V-Trigger 2. He's going to get that Ishin conversion every time, Jimmy. You can't be giving him like 250 damage for free.
Yeah, I think you're very right about that. You need to consider when. You can definitely jump on Ryu before V-Trigger 2, but after, as you say, when you... Oh, nice. Flash kick again. When he gets those conversions, just wait it out. Just slow it down if you have the time. I think it's very, like, the risk reward is bad when he's up in that V-Trigger 2. What is it, Jammers? 250?
Yeah, 250. Obviously, that's if it's not like near the end or if your health's low, near the gut scaling or something like that. But I think probably what ISDD should do is play a fireball game to wear down that V-Trigger. I know it lasts a long time. Exactly. Look, he can stay right here and play a fireball game.
Yeah, just wait. He does, at least, beautiful whip punish from Jimmy. He was ready there. Not ready to stop the activation this time. Can't always back off, I guess. You need to, like, take some activation sometimes. Whatever.
There's a new combo to Ishin. Look at that. And he's going to get some pressure as well. He tried to walk up throw. Didn't work.
No whip punish.
That's punishable. He could have killed him there. No. That's like -4. I swear he could have done light kick DP.
Yo, not at the same time.
Damn. Who died?
They did EX.
Oh.
Jimmy died, but they did EX at the same. I think Jimmy went through one of his EXs and then got hit or something like that. Because there was double EX, right?
I think it was double EX, yeah.
Yeah, so very strange situation that won't happen all the time. Nice interrupt. Not letting him get into throw range.
Right, there's the short. Goes to that pressure as well. Hey, listen, Jimmy's got good delayed pressure as well, actually.
Very good.
Light combo, mediums, throws, even with the hard kick as well. Let's see how these guys are going to use V-shift as well, if it even boils down to that.
Yeah, if they even use it. It's interesting. A lot of people just forgotten about it, I feel. So that's definitely something to look out for. Great usage of the parry here, though. Right,
building meter to activate V-trigger, but he's in there now, so if he gets put in a tight spot, no V-reversal, no V-shift. So now you're committing. Hard.
But there, I think Jimmy's like 1.1 hits away from taking it if it's a real hit.
But that's if that low forward hits, he's dead. If that low forward hits, he's dead.
He's buffering.
He's dead. Yeah, he's done.
Shimmy,
that's it. Next game.
Shimmy. Jimmy with the shimmy. Jimmy with the shimmy. Yeah. Jimmy just doing a shimmy. Jimmy just doing a shimmy. Yeah, that's a good shimmy from Jimmy. That's a great shimmy.
Hey, listen,
I like that.
Look, we spoke about this before. I'm pretty sure you, Phenom, F-Word, Logan, and Pac spoke about this before as well on the podcast you guys had. Ryu actually might have the deadliest shimmy game in Street Fighter 5 currently. I mean, there are some characters. There are some characters up there. However, Ryu might be the top dog in terms of the shimmy game right now, and it's one apiece. Misses his cross-cut Shoryuken. Not a good look for him.
No, kind of like a perfect jump angle. They're kind of hard, like just cross up. I think can be the hardest. Like I don't cross cut, but I could imagine. Nice jump, but just out of range.
Raw activation right there. I'm not sure I agree with that, but if he can, let's see what he does.
Nice. I mean, he gets so much more threatening from everything. Which was just the whiff was way too far.
No,
I mean, he becomes so yeah. So he's very threatening, you know. When he's in that V-trigger, so I think just activating it, this is a 2-bar, isn't all that bad. I mean, you see Akuma players die with V-trigger 1 because they don't get to activate on block. Sometimes activating can be good. So far it's been working out.
All right, EX Sonic Boom closing it out. No, listen, I'm a huge fan of raw V-trigger activations, and because basically Ryu's a threat anywhere on screen, that is a dangerous thing. Yeah. And Jimmy hasn't been struggling to get hits against ISDD. I think the defensive choices have been very active, very open between the two players right now. So you're going to be seeing a lot of hard hits. No respect, good block.
And there we have it. Finally a bait at the right time again.
V-shift.
Oh, nice V-shift. Great V-shift.
Not bad, not bad. All right, stuns high. He can be reversed if he wants to reduce that stun, but I think he's going to be very stubborn here, ISDD, and he gets out.
Oh, wow. And he confirmed the X-Fire will land.
Yo!
Again?
Wait, from there? Come on!
He confirmed that again.
Come
Okay,
from
Jimmy,
there?
you are the original Ryu. With those fireball confirms, you took half of life from Imstilldadaddy, I
Dude,
think.
that was like
Something
from
like
half
that.
screen. What is that?
That was crazy. Okay, I like this.
Do you know
Nice,
what? I
nice
could
blocking.
definitely see Jimmy implementing the strategy of just activate the V-trigger and get rid of it as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
He knows the damage will always be high, so if he gets rid of it as soon as possible, he might be able to spare himself 1 bar of V-meter and maybe work with it a little bit later in the set if it goes down to that.
Yeah, I think that's might be. Oh, great! That was a great flash kick, very late
that was
to get
really
the
good.
charge. Just got the charge. Now a bit more of an aggressive Imstilldaddy. You know, Imstilldaddy is the kind of player you can annoy him to change his playstyle, even if he's kind of working what he was doing. If he gets annoyed enough, he'll go in like here.
Come on, he jumped again. You didn't need to do that.
Yes.
He has very good pacing. He has a good control of the match, but then sometimes he just does that arbitrary jump for no reason. And he's giving Jimmy free damage. And he's got full resources.
Oh,
he's dead.
that was a great. Yeah, that was a bad dash and a great jump, I think. Was it a prediction for the forward dash? Who knows? Did it work out? Very much. What do you think, Jammers?
Listen,
Was it just a do-it jump or?
I think he was committed to that jump anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, fortune favors the bolts. It happened. Jimmy dashed into that, got his confirm, ended it there. It's looking close, but again, the guys have good anti-airs, good pressure on each other's knockdowns. Yeah, I think just the key is going to lie in the defensive choices, how they're going to manage their meter in particular situations. Other than that, again, they don't want to play much of a fireball because of how many tools and options are available to them now, which is pretty interesting as well, actually. So.
Yeah, but there's another jump hit. Yeah, so I'm guessing he didn't have charge ready there, and Ryu's jump is quite fast. So seeing that back walk fireball, probably figured I could jump here, and it worked out.
Yeah, he did
Yes,
the
and
V-reversal.
that's the round for it.
I still think Guile can V-reverse just to generate space, and he can fight from the corner.
Yeah, for sure.
ISDD is very good at fighting from the corner. Gets a brush counter, side swap.
But you know, ISDD also has good comebacks. That was very strange to see which side he was on. I think that was intentional, probably.
No DP from Jimmy yet. Is it coming?
No. Is it coming, the comeback?
Oh, I thought he was going to cross cut. I actually thought he was
you.
going to cross cut. Oh my word, he's stunned. He might lose this round. He's going to teabag, but he's not.
This is.
He's not dead.
Not taking it.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Wow. You were no.
You did
I would
that?
have been mashing DP. I would have been mashing DP in that block run.
You know what? He
But
might run away with this, you know.
Yeah, right now that was such a theft, but I like it. It's something you can expect. Oh, now it's really showing like, okay, you're a bit frustrated. Let me do some really big buttons on you.
Flash kick, and he whiffed the jab right before that. You know, I think ISDD's got to be very careful with those delayed flash kicks. That's going to get killed in more situations than he thinks. Rush counter. Is he going to cross him up? What's it going to be?
Is he gonna do it again?
Veggie with the read. I see you, Veggie. I see you, Veggie.
I mean, as he said, I think he kind of used to play with Imstilldadaddy.
Upside down. Jesus. Cheese and rice. He actually did that.
The round before, Jammers, he did finish it with a reset throw, and now walk up. It might look a bit crazy, like wild, but it is very thought. Like there's a process there, and there's a very good calculation, and there's good work.
There is.
That was
Listen
like
in,
you could, yeah, you see it.
That was calculated, and the married couple are still going at it. Place your bets in the chat. Prediction points. The channel points on the line. Remember, people, like I said, whatever happens at the end of the day, we're going to put GGs in the chat. You know
Oh, you're definitely saying GG. Oh, nice. What a raw sweep. Must have been sometimes you just do it, I guess.
Damn, I'm seeing those channel point predictions pop off. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let's see where he goes. Gets a low forward into Tatsu. And again, all of these new conversions and consistent combos for you, absolutely great. But right now, ISDD...
Again, with a roll.
Trying to win it. Good V-shift there. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what? Against
That's not bad.
ambiguous jumps or safe jumps, just V-shift out of there. Trust me, it works.
Definitely. And that was what he was trying when Imstilldaddy jumped and took that last round, the round 2 rounds ago. There we have it again, backdashing to punish the activation, but I think the punish is weak. He should actually look for that more, not just throw the fireball, and then punish that activation attempt with a kill, because you could definitely do that.
You know what?
Punish.
Gets a low forward into dunk kick. I can understand where you're coming from, Veggie, but I still feel Jimmy's a bit unsure as to what's going to happen, because if he backdashes and throws that 5 when ISD jumps, he's in trouble. And obviously right now he's not too sure. If he backdash, waits for a jump, he does the DP, it's fine. He's going for low risk, low reward moves at the moment. But hopefully it'll develop in the set. Again, it's what we do. Lay the seeds, and then work towards big damage later.
Yeah, pick it up later. Nice. He just beat the fireball like that. One more.
There's a stun. Is he going to just go for the super? I haven't seen him teabags yet. I thought these guys wanted to go. No, super! What are you doing?
Super.
What are you doing?
Could you kill with the super there?
Jimmy, yes, he could have. Come on, he could have.
Jimmy, no comeback again now.
When that fireball comes out, activate suit. There you go. Dead. Hear my
hear my
roar.
roar. Yes, I can hear your roar, Jimmy. Great roar.
You can't.
It's a roar fit for your beard. Beautiful beard, beautiful roar. I love it, Jimmy. Roar away, my brother.
Listen, you can't jump at Ryu when he's got V-Trigger 2 locked and loaded, or he's within the V-Trigger. You've given him free damage, and Jimmy's been mad consistent with that. I mean, again, and there's plenty more games to go. And I see we have over 2,000 people locked in. Thank you so much, everyone that's tuned in right now for the support. These guys did have a pre-match interview. They are playing a first to 10, and I cannot wait until this set is done.
Yes. Another like quick start. You know what I'd like to see from Jimmy a bit?
Talk to me.
There, that's the one I'm talking about. It happens a lot, and I'm sure Ryu can crouch fierce there because most characters can't. Even Karin's crouch fierce will hit that, and it's not like it has a lot of vertical range, horizontal range. Horizontal goes, yeah, never mind. That's yeah. So when he does to sum up, when he does the forward footprint, I want to see whip punishes from Jimmy because they can be big and they are not hard to do anymore. It's easy. Like,
Good damage from Jimmy. There's a V shift there, and the pressure still applies. Didn't mix up with the break. You've got to be careful because you can parry the V breaks with Ryu as well. He's one of the characters that benefits of punishing V break really well.
Really.
Good blocks. He's still got an Ishin conversion left. There's V-Trigger 2 ready and waiting for Ice DD. He's gonna look for the activation or leave it. There's a jump.
There's the jump, and he has that combo, and it was like...
Damn, you went for it.
No,
I think that was a light DP. I think that was a light Dragon Punch.
But did you see how long Imstilldadaddy just blocked? And that one jump, he knows these fireball matchups. He was just waiting, that one jump.
Dude,
that's it.
Did you really do that sweep there? Damn.
That's the third time.
Oh,
That's the third time.
Hey, he got it. He got
It's
it.
working, so there's some process behind it. I think. Nice.
These guys are letting the crush counters fly.
Yes.
And another one, he went for another sweep. He's going to be stunned because of that. Oh, no, he's not alive. There's a flash game.
It's not good to lie, you know, but it doesn't really matter. He just needs to, I think, take another one.
No! I think that's the first one I've seen from Jimmy on Wake Up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, EX, but there was a normal one only. Nice punish attempt.
He's going to back off here. No jumps from ISDD. That fireball game should do Jimmy a lot of justice right now. Gets that jump. Not dead yet. And the parry!
Yes! The V-Trigger 2 parry.
Yo! He's in there. Jimmy bouncing back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 3 apiece. And some people have been asking, you will see it on the screen, this is not a first to 5. This is a first to 10. If it was a first to 5, I would have told you all to wrap it up and go home. We're here for the long game. And as you can see, Veggie did tell you the scoreline. It is 3 apiece.
No, I told you, sorry.
Oh, I thought you did 3 apiece. There you go.
Yeah. No, I'm not that good with math.
Put it there. As you can see at the top of your screen, between the guys' names, it says European FT10. No 5, no 20, no -1. Quick maths. It's a first to 10.
Quick maths. Oh, he tried that. Raw flash kick again. But yeah, we've seen for a while I felt like Jimmy was like frustrated in his pressure just going for throws being tech, but now he started to delay again, and it looks like Imstilldadaddy is either back walking pressing or teching a lot of the time, not just sitting there prepared to take the throw.
Or activation there as well. Now, if he parries in V-Trigger 2, does he get his V-Trigger back? His V? I don't actually know. I need to check. Let me see.
Yeah, we need to watch that.
He gets a throw.
Go for another. Oh, nice jump out. And that
over there.
jump light kick is a great hitbox. Very good. Stopping that. Not ready.
Parry didn't get the second one though. There it is. He's got to be careful following that as well because it could be a dangerous parry for. Oh no! Whip punish!
No whip punish! Oh, and the double crouch. The classical Guile. The classical Guile crouch medium kick finish.
Isn't that like -4? So I'm pretty sure Jimmy
matter. It doesn't matter.
He hasn't done anything. So
that's how you close out rounds with Guile. No, but probably some pushback things, don't you think? Maybe it's not like it would work. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, people are in the chat are actually telling me he does put a little bit of V-meter back when he parries in his V-Trigger. Thank you so much to the people that have been answering there. That's something I didn't know, so I'll note that down about Ryu in the future. But Jimmy's got considerable life at the moment. Good V-shift.
Great V-shift.
He jumps.
Oh, and a sick jump. And Ryu gets Oki from that sweep, which is good. Since it is very risky to just throw it out. Activation, good.
Woke up with buttons. Interesting. It's going to work. Trust me. With V-Shift here, you can wake up with anything nowadays.
Yeah, you can wake up with super if you want.
Stun.
Oh, that's the
no
stun. No
teabag.
teabag?
Yeah, he's crouching.
But crouch walk, let's go. No teabag. Okay, you think we'll see teabag if the score becomes like really one-sided?
I think
Or you
so.
think you're saving it? I think you're saving it.
I'm just waiting because one of the things I wanted to tell people in the chat, I said just look out for when they stun each other because I thought they were going to go at each other's throats. But right
Same.
now, again, it's 4-3 right now. Very close. Again, to put on the spectacle for you guys at
Keep it
home.
respectful.
But I've seen some interesting things because hopefully we might see this matchup pan out in the CPT in months to come.
Yeah.
It's very important. And these guys are specialists. They're aficionados with their characters. They will have those hard reads. They will go for those hero mode jumps because they're going up against traditional fireballs. So this will happen.
Beautiful buffer. Did you see that? The crouch fierce readiness for the crouch mini punch. That was really great awareness from Jimmy.
It was.
Wow. I love when you main a character, you have these things. Like that's the thing that you might not see from the.
Again.
Yeah.
No one's punished each other's V-shifts yet. Their V-shifts have been they're 100% success rate for the both of them so far, which is pretty good. But Jimmy absolutely steamrolling that round. Stun was nearly high, but he took the death. Let's see if he can close it out and make it 4 apiece here. I want this to go down to the wire.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there it is. You saw Jimmy try to bait it earlier, but it's like Daddy knows when it's gonna work. He's taking his frames back.
All right, just trying to whip punish something.
Buffer.
I think he's looking for either Soback kick or, like you said, he is buffering, but I think he's looking for Soback kick.
Yeah.
Maybe. Not a flash kick.
Yeah. Nice activation, just getting it.
Yeah, it
I mean,
does.
There we go.
Smart cross cut,
I
and he's
heard you
right
were
in the corner as well. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
3 fierce. Let's go.
Well, they're
One more.
-2, right? He's not going to do anything
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
And it's a
No,
crush
for sure,
counter if
for
you
sure.
delay.
And that's a crush death. Almost.
Look at that
One more.
damage, man. He's
Yeah,
dead.
but he
Oh,
gets-
I thought he would have died. He went for a medium. They didn't commit. The flash kick works. Gets ISTD out of trouble. And he's got that anti-air flash kick ready and waiting. If Jimmy jumps, I think he's dead.
Yeah, Jimmy's not in a good position right now because any good hit. Wow, and he actually jumped.
But he went for the cross-up angle, so he's fine. And he's got super here as well. Next hit will win for either player, I think.
Yes, if he gets like a proper flash kick hit, he gets the EX and the kill.
You know what,
But if
Jimmy,
it's like
Jimmy should move away and wait to buffer super. Why is he going in?
yeah,
I think he should try and react to a fireball with super. Heavy super.
this range.
Yeah, heavy super
Yeah,
from there.
why not?
I don't know if it's gonna work. Doing it. Oh no!
What a surprise.
Dash up, upside down kick.
That's a good dash. I think that's a good dash, Jammers, because in that it's such a tense situation. You are -2, you're not expecting it, and when you see it, you try to react. But since you're not looking for it, you cannot react to this kind of dash. So it's like a vision trap almost. You trap him with the dash in, and it's already too late because he will press.
I wholeheartedly agree. And he tried to punish that V shift there, but that was unfortunate. And again, stuns racking up here. No V reversal on ISTD's end. We're going to be slobber knocking it in the neutral game. Jumping back, stun's gone.
Yeah, and we've seen the crouching fierce from Jimmy has been doing a lot more work the last few sets. Oh, nice angle.
No conversion yet. Next hit. If he gets a heavy, he's done.
No, he got it.
Yeah, no. Oh, you can't cancel the super from that. No, you
Oh,
can't
yeah,
cancel the super from that. I forgot.
Exactly.
Damn,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Imagine if he could.
But if he could, that would probably be like 7. Oh,
Done.
Oh, it's too far for the connection.
He
I
can't.
think he can chip him now. Oh no, he used his bar. Sorry.
I wonder, he can chip him down, you know. He's got 47 seconds here. He's got a bar.
Yeah.
No! Oh, he jumped!
No DP.
No anti-air. This is
Yeah, and
it.
that's
Do or
super
die.
damage.
Oh, and he gets
Oh, there he
it.
was. Yes, that was a good anti-air. So clutch.
Wow. He literally stared at Guile's shoe, got jumped in on, no anti-air, and then little did he know, he made redemption, got that anti-air. In an even more dangerous situation. Sometimes you're better at anti-airing under pressure than the ones where you... Listen, this is Jimmy, right? This is Jimmy. I can't keep this is Jimmy. That's it. But that's how the foot came out. He just literally hit him out of nowhere.
DP coming. Oh, no. Nice with punish. Or
All
buffer.
right.
I mean, either way, it worked out, and he's already cornered Daddy with like 60% life, 70.
I think we got a host. Thank you very much, UU for the raid of 407 people. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Damn, we got a lot of viewers in the chat tonight. Hey, listen, you're all laughing, but that's exactly what happened to Ryu. He just stood, he looked up, and he got hit in the face with the boot.
Yes. I think he was definitely ready for the anti-air, but I mean, almost ready, because when you get hit, you're not ready, but it looked like that was like the start of a DP, or the start buffer of a DP. Yeah.
Do you know what, right? I mean, this has been down to why. This is great, but I still feel, outside of Jimmy's conversions, I still feel he's a little bit tentative, doing things in trepidation in a lot of situations. ISTD risky jumps, but the confidence is there. He's going for the gusto, right? He's
But I
not
feel
afraid.
like he has been giving life leads away a bit sometimes.
He has.
Imstilldadaddy.
They both have.
So yeah.
Oh,
there's the whip punish.
Jimmy,
But
you salesman!
yes, but did he not would super kill there?
Yeah, I'm
Would it
pretty
not?
sure. Come on, it was like 40%. That was from a heavy.
Yeah, heavy punch, heavy fireball. I think super. Interesting. I want to ask him.
I
because-
think that would have killed. I'm pretty sure. Guy has 975 now. I'm pretty sure that would have killed.
Yeah, might be something like he's used to not always spending the bar, so maybe it's like, oh shit, I should have done it, but then he didn't have. It's hard sometimes, you know.
Block on the flash
Great
kick.
bait.
The crush counter here. I'm pretty sure he could have gone for some unscaled damage, but he's probably opting for V-meter build for the most part in all of his sets, and he's done it again.
And there we
That's
have it
probably
again.
like the 6th time that has happened.
Yes, that was yeah. That's his thing, baiting that activation.
But do you know what it is? It's why hasn't ISDD clocked onto that? Like
No,
every
it's
time
strange.
Jimmy's gone for the safest bet. He hasn't gone for any hard read because he set up that trap, right? ISDD is the one that has not clocked onto that.
It's an interesting, like, probably something he's so ingrained in doing that even though he's getting punished, every time he gets punished, he's probably like, oh, of course, again. But then you forget about it because it's so ingrained in your, like, auto play style. I'm just gonna activate him. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's refusing to block. He wants to keep all the momentum and the corner positioning as well. Jumps
Nice
back.
jump out.
I like it. Jimmy's mixing up all the defensive options. I respect it.
Yes. And was it a delay jump, I think, or just
It might have been a
it's a bit
jump.
too late. It's hard to know.
Oh, that worked
Nice.
out. Oh, okay. So Jimmy's got to be careful of that delayed short because it's triggering the slowdown later and the stun,
No way.
and that's going to be the game. There it is. That's what I was waiting for. That's exactly what I was waiting for.
No
that was
way. He did
somebody
not
was going to do it,
do
right?
first.
How much you want to bet he was waiting till he got the lead in the set to do that? There you go.
Yes.
All right, cool.
But did you see that no oki? That was great. Just like Sean did it to him. When they don't expect it, he just dashed in. He tried to react because since he wasn't looking for it, there's not going to be a reaction.
There ain't gonna be
Same
nothing.
kind of finish, same kind
Look
of
at
close
that.
out.
I see
That's
the
a good
chat.
dash.
Listen, people, keep popping up in the chat. We need people watching this right now. 2.5k viewers. You guys are absolute stars. Once again, UYU, you for the raid. People watching and chilling. This is a long-awaited rivalry between the two. Jimmy, ISDD, they go way back. Some of the biggest streamers we had for Street Fighter 5 over the years. We got them here playing the first to 10. These guys are smack bang and walloping each other right now, and it's 5-4 to Jimmy.
It's 5-4 to Jimmy, and we see him continuing to like bait in or use, not baiting, like that great snap here, but using his heavy buttons to stop Guile. Oh, again?
The
Jammers.
flash game. Do you know what?
But he-
I swear, I haven't seen Jimmy do as many DPs and wake up as have ISDD, and he's giving away a lot of help and a
Yeah.
lot of resources here doing that. I want to see a change up. Best to 10, no, it's a first to 10, so first to 10 wins. As you can see in the middle at the top, it says European first to 10. It's 5-4 right
Another
now.
And as you said that, there was another one from that. Do you feel kind of like that the one who feels he's most under pressure might be the one who's deep or DPing more? I don't know. It feels like he kind of feels like, get off me, get off me. Dying
He
so
tried to do the walk-up throw. That's definitely
Yeah.
something I would have tried there, so I don't blame him for going for that decision there.
No.
1 bar each on both players. I'm thinking a random EX Fireball's coming soon. There it was. There's one.
There's one of them. And where's the other?
Someone has to
Wait
play
for
chicken. There it is.
There it is. Oh, so they're in good, like, oh.
No, it's even now. It's even now. He's
Yeah,
fine.
it's very even. Only thing is,
Please don't stick out a button. Don't stick out a light.
just wait.
Don't stick out a light. Oh, what
No,
was
he
that?
tried to confirm it, and he spoke about that, you know, Jammers. I need to start confirming my crouch medium kicks, and he went for it all in.
I think
no
that
hits.
was. I think that was a little bit tense. So he really wanted ISDD to press
Yeah.
something there. He committed to that. He committed to that hard.
I think so too. Or it might have been attempted, but just the situation is so tense that he just did it. As you say, time was running out, so.
It was. It's on the clock. And ISDD again. If ISDD gets a stun this round, you will see a teabag. You can bet.
Yes,
you
he's
will-
angry.
You will see a teabag. Gonna activate V trigger. Closes the gap.
Running
That's
out.
punishable. Come on, you got to commit to that, Jimmy. But he waited
another
anyway,
one.
and he got an even bigger punish.
And he just went for the Oki. Just 2 more hits, or 2 good hits now, and that would be Imstilldadaddy dead again. The real coming back with this no Oki.
Oh, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Oh, man. That's the second time this happened now.
Oh, again with the bait out, but
He went for the jump this time, and ISDD was ready.
Yeah. I think maybe just I like that he went for something different. He knew it was coming, but I think he should go with do the dash out and then go for a whiff punish or block punish. It's more than enough to really put like a punish on that situation. It's been happening so much that I'd like to see a big punish now that is not a high commitment.
No, I totally agree with you, Vega. I totally agree with you. And I need ISDD to make this 5 apiece, because if he doesn't, I think Jimmy's going to run away with this. I actually think Jimmy's going to run away with this. And he goes for the V-shift again, and that delayed short from Jimmy. He likes that. Does that a lot in his matches.
That was a great conversion from Imstilldadaddy, always ready at the ranges. This is the original European Guile.
Right,
another
good.
great activation.
He's saving his meter. Before in the first match, he didn't do that. This is what I wanted him to do. Get the light touch, get that Oki, maintain this corner positioning. Activation there from ISDD. Good break.
Nice break, but that was dangerous. Next time we might see that forward heavy kick.
There it is. And another one!
There it is, yes!
That's it. Trust me. All you do is you lay down the traps moments before you take them and catch your prey. He literally dashed up and teched. He said, hang on, you did that? All right, 5 seconds later, I'm going to dash out outside down kick in your grill. Hold that.
To give, if MDZJimmy wanted to impress us there,
okay,
more than he already did with his impressive beard and his roar, is that he should have, like we said, there's a dash forward heavy kick coming. He should have thought, there's a dash forward heavy kick coming. Let me block. Or something more impressive, let me
parry or DP.
Parry or just actually stop the dash. But
I think at one point, if he gets this sensational read, he's going to DP one of his upside down kicks. I reckon he might do that.
That's such a good jump, Jammers. He's so good at jumping against Guile.
Hey, listen, these guys' jumps have been like pretty much on point today, you know?
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. I know, like, again, they got to just, again.
But did you see? Improvement from Imstilldadaddy's side. He's finally stopped just doing the sweep after that block in the corner. The backdash came. Imstilldadaddy is finally like stopped with it, at least for now. So
ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you this is not scripted. If it was scripted, then like me and Beggy would have a lot of words to say that isn't like organic. We tried to make this as organic as can be. It's 5 apiece right now. Jimmy's looking to make it 6-5. And if it was scripted, I don't think Jimmy would get hit by as many upside down kicks as you think.
No.
Crush counter by the back
fierce. Great stand fierce, yeah. Imstilldadaddy looking great way to get out of the corner. Yes, new stuff. I like how these guys are, and another jump. I like how these guys are actually using the V-shift Jammers a lot compared to the other sets we've had so far.
Yeah, well, obviously before, like obviously with Hurricane and Mr. Crimson, they were more like scripted, calculated ones at certain situations. These guys, they can just try and shift around the fireball, stop delayed pressure, really mixing things up, you know, because they both got flash kicks, or reversals, sorry. Ooh.
Oh, missed up the timing.
Careful. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, need to mash harder maybe on the... I'm not really sure how the parry... I think you could just... You mash out the parry, right? So.
Well, he wants to parry until ISDD gets close enough for him to go into the V-Trigger 2 parry. That's what he's been doing before.
Yeah.
Which you gotta be careful of that parry trap when he's got V-Trigger 2 available.
Yeah. So we're at 5-5 and 1 apiece. It's just the way we want it, Jammers. Let's keep going.
It's a 1st-to-5 now. Upside down mechanic confirmed, but he did get the crouching medium punch because I don't think he was sure he was going to connect.
Yeah, ready to anti-air. Change it up again. I think absolutely just change it up again. Just a bit different now. More I think more defensive. Like I think we'll see him more reserved now, but we'll see.
Well, he's got no meter to let things loose, and he went for a Guile high kick there. Okay. All right.
You know, sometimes you gotta do the great.
Nah, he's slobber knocking. Do you know what? I know he's got his hit. He's gonna get the conversion there, but I think Jimmy needs to be a little bit more careful, and a bit more careful with.
Oh, he did it! That was dead. He would have died.
Hey,
he could have taken one. He would have died.
Wait. Big risk, big reward. Wait, was that random? Was that calculated? No. Are we gonna divide the community one more time over random EX moves?
What? That was not an EX Tatsui neutral. That was a... I'll tell you what it was. Jammers, that was a... He needs to make this comeback because of our life. He just threw me. He has to walk forward throw or walk forward frame trap. He'll never see this coming. You know why? Because I don't need to do this, so I'll do it.
Wait, are you going to tell me that sweep was calculated? Are you going to try and defend that sweep? Beggy, are you going to try and defend that?
That sweep, I don't have a reasoning for that yet.
All right, that's guilty.
Other than that it has been working.
Guilty is charged.
Yes.
Nice Tatsu through. And the delayed flash kick again. What am I seeing here? And you people want us to participate in these sets? No, I can't. These guys are playing 5D chess. I can't play 5D chess.
This is actually how it continues to work. It's not like he has a bad hit rate on it either. So great anti-air.
Do you know what? Do you know what's funny about this set as well? It's the amount of time certain things, techniques have worked for each player, and the other guy hasn't clocked onto it.
He roared again, Jammers. Another roar. He's here to make it 6-6.
This is brilliant. EU, all rewards, no risk. Yeah, that's it. All we know is rewards and no risk. We are, how St. Con would say, is built different.
Different, very different. Remember, we deal with this every single day. This kinds of like, oh, beautiful. Again, that buffer.
And the cross counter. This is a great sequence. Is he going to block? Is he going to block?
One more.
Oh, he went with the lace. He walked back with upside down. Oh my God, this guy's brilliant.
All reward, bro. All reward. That was good.
This is brilliant. I can't believe what is unfolding in front of my eyes. I can't believe this.
But I think this is because this is a passion. They are playing with passion.
Cross cut, where's the super? All right, never mind. I don't know if the super would have connected.
Don't forget the super.
But it's 6 apiece. Oh my word. What is transpiring here right now? It's 6 apiece. I can assure you. Look, I have a note in front of me, but this is not the scripts to this set. This is completely original, authentic. It's organic, baby. These guys are at each other's throats. Sometimes I feel they should block when they don't. And, you know, again, it provides entertainment for you guys at home as me. Just get the GGs locked and loaded when this set is done.
There better be GGs.
There better be damn GGs. I'm gonna come in that chat and get all of you.
Again, he's so good at the timing for that, because that's the buffer. You can't whiff punish Cartman kick or reaction, I think. Yeah, as you see, he's just like guessing so good with it. But you know, Imstilldadaddy, he is very active on defense, but there's a lot of reward from
what he's done.
So even though there is a high risk, there is a medium to high reward as well. And you know, when you actually get in on Guile and he gets out, that's a higher reward than if Ryu EXDPs you, because Guile is harder to approach.
He's done another sweep, and he went for a flash kick. This guy threw everything in the kitchen sink and he lost the rounds. That is how you place all your money on black and you come out with nothing.
And he lands on green, so it gets you extra salty.
Lord Jesus, and he's going to go into the next round with no meat and another crouch.
Oh, wasn't it with punish? Because that looked reactional. That looked like a reaction.
This is the OG Ryu play using every
This is the Ryu, yes. He's just using, except for, as he said, the crouch medium punch. We don't see that much. So that's a good point.
This is crazy. These guys are playing so hot, and damn right. Damn right they should.
This is, again, it's passion, bro. I'm telling you, just like, Imstilldadaddy is good at the DP. He knows.
I think some people misunderstand how ISD plays unless you fight him. If you have not fought this guy before and you watch him play, you are going to grossly misunderstand why some of these things are working.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're very correct, because before I started playing him, like, I was thinking like, what? Why is this working? But then he had the dash it again. Sorry. But yeah, but then he don't do it. If you are one of those people who bait a lot, he doesn't do it a lot. It's based on his opponent, how he feels his opponent is thinking, not based on what he wants to do. That's what I feel at least. It's very good. It's calculated.
The crush counter, and he didn't get the conversion. I didn't think he was charging long enough there, but good stuff there from Jimmy for capitalizing, and he gets a flash kick into the face once again. I think Jimmy might have to dial it back a little bit. Start baiting those flash kicks, go back to neutral a little bit, you know?
I think you're right about it, but I also feel like when he's in V-Trigger 2 especially, the reward from anything is so good that he really wants to make use of it.
He just goes in.
Yo, let's go. One more. Just needs one more.
ISTD, please do not jump forward. Oh, and the other one did it instead.
He had time to charge. He had ample time to charge.
Oh, man.
7-6. This is going down to the wire. Buff Ryu, nerf Guile. Hear him roar, hear him cry. Guile.
Do you want that on a t-shirt? Are you going to get that on a t-shirt for me? Get that on a t-shirt for me, Veggie.
Yeah.
Get that on a t-shirt.
I'll do that.
Listen, we're going to trademark that, copyright that now. No one steal that, put that on a t-shirt. I'm coming after you. Don't do that. That's all Veggies, not yours.
But remember, Jammers backed the clean-shaven dude. I backed the bearded man. 7-7. That's right? No, 7-6 to the bearded man. So we're in a good spot right now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some clandestine bets happening in the chat off stream or something. We don't promote thuggery on this channel, but I can be as energetic as I can be. If you want to do thuggery or bets, take it somewhere else. You can bet with your channel points, though. Give them to me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done it! Oh, the teabag and the perfect! Nah!
But did you see that round, though?
Is it like that?
Yes.
Man, come up in your yard, open your door, open the fridge, take your dessert, don't close the door. Okay, then.
Oh, this is too good.
What am I watching?
Jammers, I don't want this to end.
I can't play this game. I'm not good at this game. Look at this! Why did you do that? wasn't
That would have been a
warranted.
state.
Flash kick again. He don't care.
It's like, Jimmy,
Do you know what?
can
Do
bait,
you know what
you
I'm
know?
gonna do? I'm gonna blacklist these two on my CFN tonight. I'm not
Yes.
playing them ever again.
And I advise everyone else to do the same thing if you value your sanity.
I am never playing them again.
This is too good. Oh, we're
This is
seeing buffering.
brilliant. This is brilliant. Guess
I
what's
wish we had
wrong?
this one. Yes, I wish we had this one for
Oh,
20
can he?
cameras.
He's done.
Oh,
No, oh, he's not.
no super again.
No, because he keeps converting into the Ishin. He's not going into the super. He doesn't need to. He saves the meter. That's fine. He saves the meter.
There he baits in a crucial point here, so that might be a thing for us to think about. He's might be just okay with Imstilldadaddy DPing him when there's nothing on the line.
What?
But the second,
Hey,
the
listen,
second.
I want everyone. Listen, I swear, the way ICD has started round starts all the time has been absolutely phenomenal. Man. I can't keep up with this. I can't keep up with this. Dash is in no Oki.
But the thing is, like, this isn't like something that, oh, if you're this kind of this works because of the thought process. It's high risk thought process, but it's not a thought process that is
Listen,
easy to counter.
these
They
two,
know what they're doing.
No, no,
so
these,
don't get it wrong.
These two epitomise what Punk said about the European scene, and I love it.
Yes,
And I love it.
especially right now. They are.
He blocked it. That's good. He's gonna have to block it again, and he did it. No, he's got no means. He can't kill. Good jump back.
Oh, good jump. I feel like that's a delay. I'm gonna ask
Do you
him
know
about
what?
that.
I need a Jimmy
later.
DP.
Remind me.
I need a Jimmy DP right now.
Which might kill.
I need a Jimmy DP right now. I don't care how you do it. I need you to do it.
Come on, just do it.
He's not gonna do it. Nah, he's not. He's not. Wait.
No,
He's not
he
gonna
is.
jump.
He's gonna do it. Wait.
Wait for it. Ensnaring
might
his
get-
opponent in the corner. Another solar plexus. He pressed
Oh,
up
he
the
knew he would. Oh, too bad. He knew he would respect there. Yeah. Forward fears -2. He just knew Imstilldaddy was scared of the rebuttal. Is that what you say, right? The rebuttal.
Rebuttal,
from
yeah,
all
that's
of from all of his -2 to EX flash kick.
like-
So it's very good, like awareness from Jimmy there. I think to just like he's not gonna press here. Especially
See,
after-
do you know what? No one in the chat believes we haven't scripted this. I can assure you, I haven't
Of
scripted
course,
this.
it's not scripted.
This
You
is
think
not
anyone would
scripted.
take a loss on the script? This goes
Listen,
beyond
if you missed the pre-match interview, I can assure you this is not scripted. That was absolutely genuine. These two are a married couple.
Yes.
This is how it goes with husband and wife. They argue
Yes.
about who didn't do the dishes, who didn't anti-air, who didn't do the laundry. This is how it goes. And sometimes it
Yes.
gets taken down to the wire. That's how arguments go.
And do you know if they made a prenup on who gets the Twitch channel? If they do go
I
for a
don't
divorce?
think that was in the vows.
Exactly, so it's kind of safe for either one to just go ham.
I don't think that was in the vows, you know. I don't know.
And then we see another raw activation from Jimmy. I like it because, as we talked about, if Daddy jumps now, half life or 1/3 of his remaining life. Anything he walks into.
All right, he blocked it this time. It's been 50-50 for the last couple of games. Another V-shift
Nice
there.
V-shift.
I like that Sean hasn't really gone for V-brace. I don't think he wants to get parried. Like, he just doesn't
No,
want to get
yeah.
parried by that. So
So we might see that later. Oh,
he keeps pressing that, but no cancel.
no, confirm this time because we saw Jimmy earlier confirming fireballs into V-Trigger 2. Like he did it like 2-3 times in a row. This time though, we don't really see it.
Listen,
Might not just be ready anymore.
I'm not going to lie to you. Some of the back kicks that ISTD's been doing, they've been poorly spaced. Jimmy's been getting the punish to stand light kick, but he has not committed to a cancel because I think he's still
yeah,
unsure about it. Stand.
Exactly.
I'm not doing.
That's
No.
Yo,
Second
another
tea bag. Are we working on it? Are we working on it? Sonic Hurricane's out. We're going to go full screen. What's he going to do? Can he maintain this perfect? No, he can't. Chip.
Are we gonna see some roars?
I don't think so.
I'd really like to see a couple of good roars.
Flash kick
let's go.
him
See?
in their backside. He tried to go
And
through
you
the
know-
back door, and they said no.
But you know who slapped his thigh and made like a yeah, and then took his pad back up? You know who it was?
Who?
I know. I remember.
Was it the
I've
bearded
seen him, it was not the bearded man. It was the clean-shaven dude.
Is it my people's? Is it my people's?
Your people.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it wasn't my people. It was your people. So the clean-shaven people. He smacked it. Yeah. You know that? Yeah. It was there.
This is brilliant. Do you know what? Shouts to the stream team in the back. He's been on point. Richard's been on point this whole night. I don't know. He's loving this in the back. It's 8-7
Yes.
to Imstilldadaddy right now. Is he going to run away with this set?
Yeah,
or is Jimmy going to provide us with even more entertainment? We will see. He's in the corner right now and it's not looking good. I think that's the first reversal of the game.
First reverse. We don't really want to use the nice, yes. But I think there it is.
He's in his head. Nah, he's in his head. He went. He
Yo.
flash kick and he teabagged in full screen. He's done.
But
That's a wrap.
I feel like Jammers that I'm still the Jimmy. That Jimmy is kind of like the.
He might call
he's-
himself after this, you know.
Yes, he's kind of like waved a bit away from what he was doing earlier. He's a bit more like just in. he was a bit more out earlier, and I think if he could just bait a couple of more of these flash kicks, he could tie it up again. So it's kind of like, yeah, we'll see.
This is. Oh, and he gets whip
no,
punish,
whip punish.
crouching median kick against the crouching median kick. He's still got super here, but I think in the mental game, the psychological aspect, Jimmy might be checking out of his hotel. I
Yeah.
want him to come back. He's still got 2 more nights in this hotel.
Yes, definitely. I mean, might even have 3. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, great reshift again. And the DP. I think he can't let him run away from it. It will be too anticlimactic. Do it for the stream. Thank you. Can you tell that to the scripters?
We might have to.
Richard.
If
Yeah,
this goes to 9-7,
Yeah. Nice. Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. If this goes to 9-7, I don't want to say we've wrapped it up. I don't
No,
want
I
to
don't
say
want
we've
to.
wrapped it
No.
up. I want him to come
No.
back. But the problem
Yes.
is Jimmy's abundance of damage has come from the V trigger. And then
Yeah.
over time, ISTD has learned to handle it good. So, okay.
Yeah, and had he had that raw activation there that we saw a lot earlier, the round would have been over. So I do agree with the raw activations, I think.
Yeah.
But either way, want to piece this game?
Hey, listen, I
Let's-
see a lot of people praising Jimmy's anti-airs and crosscuts. That is all well and good, but if he's not getting the damage of winning the rounds, then it can be considered irrelevant at times.
That's
Well-
true. It's like the anti-air damage isn't really that great when you're not in that V-trigger.
Another anti-air from ISTD, crouching fierce this time round.
Yeah, because you see Imstilldadaddy has slowed down, but Jimmy is still approaching him as if he was very active. So he's getting stopped a lot more. I think that's the biggest change from when he was up 7-6.
It's a crush counter again. He's getting anti on defense. He's not respecting some of these buttons that ISTD's throwing out. Gets the cross
That
cut
was a
again.
sick TP.
He needs to get rid of the other one. He needs to get rid of the other one, like, quickly.
Yeah, and if he can just... And that one time he was doing it again, all punished so many times earlier, but now he definitely felt that Jimmy wasn't going to back up.
Okay, this is looking bleak. No meter, but if he jumps, he's done. And
Again.
another one. Oh, dear.
Jammers, I feel like he needs to tell himself a lot of the time, like, there might
Stop.
come a dash,
Stop
and I will take
checking,
this
man.
throw. Yes, he needs to tell himself, I feel he needs to, while they're playing, he needs to tell himself, there might be a dash now, and I'm not taking it. There might be a dash now, and I'm not taking it. Because there is a dash now, and he's taking it, and he's eating another forward heavy kick for the round. He needs to put that in his own mind.
All right, do you know what? I might have to make a big bet here. I think ISTD is going to end this set with a dash up upside down kick, and it's going to work. I'm going to make
Nice.
I'm going to make a big bet here. I don't know if he'll do it, but just by looking at how some of these games have transpired, he's either going to stun and teabag him and do something else, or he's going to dash up, do upside down kick. He's going to win in the game.
Yeah. Oh, do you think he's singing that song? I don't know.
He probably is.
That was a good jump.
I can't even remember how it went.
I don't... We can ask him about that later.
Dash up throw this time. He's been mixing up that game really
But
well.
yeah.
I don't think Jimmy has checked any dashes.
No. Not like that, at least. Maybe in like fake pressure situations, but not in raw and neutral. Oh, what was that?
Right.
Oh yeah, he tried to get the roar, but pressed too late.
Backing off a bit, and then a cross cut. Not dead
It's
yet.
not working anymore. No, the jumps are not working anymore. He really needs to slow down, I think, if he wants to come back into the set
He
jammers.
can't. If he slows down, he's going to be a victim to the fireball game. He's got to do something else. I don't know. He's going to pull a rabbit
That's
out
a
the
good
hat.
point. Yeah.
Match point, ladies
I'm
and
still the
gentlemen.
daddy at match point. You think you're gonna see some early teabags right now?
Hey, listen. If you're going to be pulling out a miracle, do it now. Buffer.
Nice buffer. That's a good counter answer.
Short.
Yes,
No
we're
flash
going
kick
in.
yet.
Is he gonna DP?
Nah, he won't. He
Not
won't,
even
he
in
won't.
pressure. No.
The thing is,
I think
Jimmy
he-
has to be very wary of all the flash kicks that come out now because he's not. He hasn't got games to play with. Oh dear.
Oh, he was too committed to that fireball. He didn't even see the jump before he did it.
Wait for it.
Because the jump was well on the way.
Wait for it.
Nice activation. Goes for max damage.
I don't agree with that, but it's Jimmy playing Ryu, not me.
Yeah, and it's kind of like Jimmy trying to pedal backwards.
One more combo. That will do it for Sean. And then if he dashes up and does that upside down kick, don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah,
It's
please
coming.
don't take
It's coming. Oh, the cross
No, it
count
doesn't
is
need
done.
it. That's it. Oh, beautiful. I wanted to see a 9-9, but we did get to see a 7-6 to Jimmy, and then a turnaround from Daddy, which was a great set.
Man, that was it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Your winner of
Your winners,
tonight's
yeah.
first to 10. The General still intact.
He's
taking it there.
still the daddy.
Lives up
as
to
you
his
know.
statement. He
Yes.
lives up to the statement. I was a bit worried when he said it. I know we did a bit of trash talking it is the FGC, but I said, hey, there's a first time for everything. You know how that saying goes. But he stuck with his guns. He stuck by his words. No Dan, no Seth, no Gil. He brought
That's good.
America's
I like that.
#1 soldier and did the work. All right, and this is the nerfed version of Guile, by the way.
Definitely. nerf from that last season. This was hands down the most exciting set so far on sets because of the backstory and how it went. It was just like they were battering.
Where are those
as we say.
GGs? Where? Hey,
Yeah.
wait, no, I don't think you didn't forget. Hey, everyone, GGs. You know what we said. Standardize that stuff. I want to see the GGs in the chat. I don't care how you do it. Put the GGs. Put the handshake up. This is how Europe play Street Fighter 5. Veggie.
GG's.
Oh, we got to do that out here. We got to do that out here.
You know, since you were representing the beardless and I was representing the beard, I mean, we lost today.
You put it on me. I
Yeah.
didn't want that bet. You put it on me. But now that you did that, this is what happens when you force something on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. But, I mean, hey, Veggie, talk to me. How'd you feel about that set? Do you enjoy it?
GG's, and yes, I enjoyed it. It was a great set. I think the excitement was just it was just perfect. It's almost like it was scripted. I mean, I could understand all the questions about scriptedness because up until 7-7, there was just, as we say in Britain, battering each other, you know? They were like throwing cans at each other. They were going really in, as we also say in Britain. So yeah, I was really happy with that set because this is what I wanted and this is what we got. Just the way we wanted it. Just perfect.
I mean,
like,
it wasn't like last week because obviously between Hurricane and Crimson we got a 10-8. It was 10-7, but again, I think most of the rounds did go down to the wire. I think ISTD was the only one that laid down the perfects there. Again, a lot of disrespect, high damage, good fireable games. We saw some V shifts and some V breaks. I think we saw, again, another set where we saw every mechanic used in Street Fighter 5, which is pretty cool. I was a bit upset that Jimmy didn't cancel a couple of supers every so often, but I guess we can ask him that once we get him on board. Stream team, do we have these guys ready to bring them back in, or do we have to wait a little bit? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. 10-7 to ISDD, and we're going to bring these guys back in for a little bit of a chat. So let's see if these guys are here. Jimmy, ISDD, can you guys hear me loud and clear again? Oh, damn, he's made me look bad again.
Sean, are you there?
One of you's got to be here. Okay, Jimmy's there. Have we got ISDD? Or is he not there? He's coming. He's not there. All right, I need both of these guys here. Richard's made me look bad.
He's on that celebratory run.
Hey, he might have
celebratory run.
Celebratory run. Yeah, he might have actually left his house, gone for a little run, and come back. I don't know, but we need him here to obviously congratulate him and talk to the set. But okay, while he's gonna make his grand entrance, because you know the important people have a late entrance. Jimmy, thank you very much for taking part in that. Unfortunately, didn't get the result you wanted. The first thing I gotta ask is, I don't think you used super at all. Like, I think there's a couple of occasions you could have cancelled the super. Did you get like a missed buffer, or you just weren't thinking about it at the time?
I'm in the chat right now. Yeah, you talking to me?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. ISTD, we'll get to you in a second. I want Jimmy to answer this question about why he wasn't using super.
Sometimes I was being greedy with meter management, I guess. Other times there were moments where I realized I still have this bad habit of prioritizing V-Trigger 2 cancels when I can finish off with critical art. It's still something that I need to fix because there's so many cancel options now for Ryu, and because of the shiny new way you can do it, I always have V-Trigger 2 in my head before. Like, there was one moment where I got crouch immediate kick, donkey kick, and then I could have killed with CA, but instead I did V-Trigger 2. So that's just a mistake on my end for sure.
Well, I mean, it's all a learning process, right? Because you're still getting used to these new changes, and the Ishin conversions are pretty interesting. But like like you mentioned, and me and Veggie were mentioning it numerous times on commentary, it's like the super could have ended the rounds. You could have been up like a couple of games in the set, or even have the momentum in that round. But it probably just wasn't muscle memory at the time there. But again, it was still a great set. Obviously, ISDD is with us now. ISDD, thank you very much for participating.
Cool, man.
You lived up to your words. You lived up to your words.
Yeah, but
good,
you know
good
what?
Games,
that V, before I played him, right, I was kind of wary that I didn't want him to use that other V-Trigger. That V-Trigger's broken, man.
Why
I'm telling you,
is it broken?
Good games, Jimmy, right?
Hey,
Good
listen.
games, Jimmy, but he wouldn't get. I'm not discrediting, but like half the games, man. That move, Ryu's better than Guile now. I don't care what anyone says, man. Like Ryu's strong. That V trigger is really like a comeback factor, and it's really hard to deal with. I had to actually change the way I played against him, and I could like respect Jimmy how he's talking. I could see Jimmy was playing different as well. Do you know what I mean? But Ryu's very strong with that other V trigger, man. I think it's very strong. I think he's better than Guile, man.
Well, I mean, if we go off base the change that happened to these guys in the latest patch, then yeah, obviously he looks like it. But how you were playing, his staple game plan is still there. You did, like you said in the pre-game chat with your delayed flash kicks in different times, they worked out.
It's good stuff.
Numerous
Got play from Jimmy too, man.
Numerous times you dashed up an upside down kick, and again, Jimmy, I don't know if it's gonna be labeled as a bad habit. You just weren't expecting it, but you did not allow any of those upside down kicks to rock. You literally just tried to take.
You played well, Jimmy, man. You played well. It was good games, very entertaining games
for sure. Honestly,
great games.
I prefer it to go like that. You know what I mean?
I thought at some point he's gonna stop being greedy with the upside down kick. I even tried to interrupt him with my normals. I mean, I've been using a lot of crouching medium kick, and I'm really surprised. I feel like he had a good habit or he found good moments to dash in against me. And I had a hard time dealing with that. In general,
do you know what I clocked on when I was playing halfway through the set? I realized that times where you was low on health, when I was running towards you, when you was unexpecting it, you was always teching. So I baited you in the early sets so I could use it later on in the game, so I can turn it around.
That was really good.
You played well, Jim, but there was more of a mind game. But yeah, I kind of clocked that early on, so I started to do it to get you into teching. So like it would benefit me and crucial. But it's kind of like when you're not expecting, it's hard to deal with, you know. So like, yeah, I kind of led you into it throughout the end of the sets, you know what I mean? So
yeah, that was well played. That was well played for sure. Yeah,
it's good games for me as well, Jimmy.
Good games, for sure.
Okay, Becky, you got any questions for these guys or anything you want to pick apart regarding that set that happened?
Yeah, you know, ISDD, I'm still the daddy, which you now proven that you very much are the daddy still. You know, in the beginning, you were struggling a lot more with anti-airs. Like, not saying that you weren't anti-airing, but in those off-court angles, you would miss your anti-air. Is this like something that... But towards the end of the set, the same kind of jumping.
You're right. I'm not as good as I used to be, or match fit. And I'm not going to say excuse. I'm kind of using a new pad at the moment as well. But like, I'm not as like good as I was. You know what I mean? I'm kind of there, but it's like maybe what I'm missing out on. It's kind of like it's kind of a lot of pressure as well. And like Jimmy was playing kind of well and when adapting. There was a lot of things I wanted to try out this game and I didn't get to do it. But it's just I'm not as good as I used to be. Do you know what I mean? I'm not as like entwined with like focused, especially not with Guile as I'm not using him constantly all day. But
I mean, you won the set 10-7. You sound completely disappointed here.
Well, no, not disappointed. I don't discredit Jimmy because like I've not played Jimmy in this season. I've only played him once in ranked, and all day I had heart like palpitations at the time because it's all on me. I don't want to lose this set, and that V trigger 2, I didn't know if he was going to use it, right? And when he picked it, I thought, oh, there was one set I clicked it through the set when I was playing when he did a comeback with one move to the V trigger to another move to the V trigger, and I just thought, oh my god, it's out of this world that the V trigger. So it's very hard to deal with. I was kind of threatened. So I knew he was going for medium kick a lot, low medium kick. So I brought an upside down kick into my game, but I had to be careful because he does the crush count and the high kick. So yeah, I kind of know Jimmy's habits, but he played divot today, so good credit to him, and I had to like adapt as well throughout the set. So
okay, of course.
Yeah, you know, but,
go for it.
But Jimmy, you know, there was a thing that you did with great success. A lot of the time. You went up, you did your block string when Imstilldadaddy was cornered, and then you backdash out because you were expecting the crouch heavy kick into V trigger
and
activation.
then fireball.
Yeah, but then you always did like the fireball. Isn't there like, when you see it coming that much, aren't there like, don't you think that you have like more damaging punishment options, or do you think that it's just safer to go for the fireball every time? Because I saw you go for a jump once, but that didn't seem to have that seems to be too big of a reward you're going for because you got anti-air. But aren't there like some crouch fear, standing, like something that you could like you see
like interrupting the sweep is not that easy, and I find it particularly difficult to space myself correctly against the sweep. So I have a habit of just trying to deal with it from a distance. In a lot of cases, I closed out rounds with the fireball, and whenever I'm in this range, like, why would I take a risk to approach? Let's say if I can just throw the fireball, if he does the sweep like I'm expecting him to, he's gonna die. And if he doesn't do it, then it's fine. He's gonna have to block the fireball, and I still have a good position, right? So it's a low risk option in this kind of sense that I like. But what's really important is I need to make sure I don't get clipped by the sweep. So many times I've tried to punish in between the two hits, and then I get a crush counter on the second hit, and it's like the worst feeling in the world when that happens.
Oh, listen,
That's
don't
not
we
good,
all know about that? Believe me, we know all about that. Jimmy, as well, long term, because I'm not sure from the streams I have seen you, obviously the ones I tune into and some of the replays I've seen online, I don't think you've bumped into Guile as often. Is that V system layout of V skill 1, V trigger 2 something you're planning long term, or is it still the experimental phase for Jimmy against
Guile?
at
this point, I thought it was in general. So yeah, in general, I think it's matchup dependent. It used to be obviously V trigger 1 the better choice. Nowadays, there are some good matchups for V trigger 1 and good matchups for V trigger 2. On a lot of them, I'm still undecided. Guile including, by the way. So I actually think V trigger 2, even though it's powerful when it works, it has some major problems because you need to open someone up in the mid screen, and Guile has the tools to deal with that. The upside down kick makes it very difficult to get a crouching medium kick, and it's not that easy to deal with as well. So even if I know it's coming, it's not that easy to deal with. So it's a problem for Ryu in some matchups, and I think it's still worth testing out V trigger 1 against Guile, let's say, and a lot of other characters you still want to use V trigger 1, but still, like, very difficult. Capcom has done an amazing job actually at balancing V trigger 2. Even though it looks so broken from time to time, you always have to consider you still have to open up your opponent, and that's not always easy.
I feel like you should like slow down once Ryu activates V trigger 2, because then suddenly the risk reward on jumping and getting tagged isn't as good as it used to be. So might as well play the timer if you can, maybe.
Yeah, true. Maybe a little bit slower. Against Guile, it's not that easy to play slow because of because Sonic Boom.
Right. You see what I said, Veggie? I thought if he plays slow, he's gonna fall for ISD.
I had to actually slow down. I had to slow down because when he activated the V trigger, I kind of had to slow down what I was doing because I was scared to even throw the fireballs because if he got an EX to the V trigger. So I was realizing that when he had it up, there was no point in me taking risks because if I kept jumping in, he was getting the damage, and it's a really big comeback factor. So I can still obviously play smart around it, but you can open it up different ways. But as he said, it's harder because Guile's got like some of the best confirmed command normals in the game.
Yeah, but the way you stop, I think, as you say, the way you stop, kind of like going in when he was in V-Trigger is what made it harder for Jimmy to take games as it went on.
Which is what he was trying to say earlier, So, because obviously when the V-Trigger is activated, it's a whole different game now. You got to respect it. Obviously, ISDD jumped numerous times. And Jimmy was pretty much on point with all the DPs. Regular, cross-cut, he got the really damage. Good. But then, obviously, long-term, it wasn't winning him things in the long run, but it didn't deter you from playing your game per se. Like, you woke up with upside-down kick, you woke up with flash kick, you started around with regular flash kick. So
everything we spoke about, it happened in that match. Everything we spoke about, the delayed flash kick, the flash kick, upside down, and Jimmy's as well. So he didn't do a normal DP in the game. I think he did one.
He did one. He did just one.
And he hit me with it. It's like it was. Yeah, it's like it wasn't option select. Jimmy's got the magic, the Jimmy magic. I used to always say, like, he's a very technical player.
What do we have to refer to him as the Jimmy the Magician now when we go over to
Jimmy the Magician? We could do.
I don't know. You've given this guy so many names and stuff over the years. Do I have to call him Jimmy the Magician now?
As long as he likes egg and crepes, it's all good.
Oh Jesus! Look, again, at the end of the day, it's all fun and games. You've got to love these two because these guys took time out of the day to participate in this set. Veggie, is there any more questions you have for these guys before we let them go?
what did you feel, Imstilldadaddy, when Jimmy was the first one to teabag?
Oh my god.
He made me mad. I was like, I can't do this. But good on him. He when he did it, I was gonna flash kick there, right? And I thought, oh. When he did it, I actually, you know me, you can picture me. I was like, oh, I actually jumped out and I was kind of seeing. And I was like,
yes, that's what I said.
So then I kind of got a bit. I play a bit different when I get a bit angry, like not frustrated, but I don't know. It's kind of like
I think we could see that.
It's mind games with us, so like it was well played.
That was great.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely, and like the counter teabag on the perfect. I mean, it was you had the right response, so that was great. That was great.
That was actually.
Yeah, it was fun games, man.
Yeah, of
That
course.
was a 6 set.
Again, like you guys brought the entertainment for the people. We had like nearly 3,000 people watching. So again, gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. It seems like you guys are still playing and having fun with Street Fighter 5. Of course, we're gonna have to bring you guys back on the show, maybe as an actual run back or against different people.
Yeah, that would be cool.
We will
Absolutely.
see.
Shout out to everyone in the chat as well.